Extremely hot summer temperatures aren't over yet. There are active alerts or advisories from California all the way to Maine. Now, it's causing big problems in America's schools. Christina Ruffini reports from Washington, D.C.
Couldn't believe that we didn't have something as basic as air conditioning.
Hugh Barrett said he was shocked his 5-year-old son Luke wasn't having a very cool week of school because there was no AC in his D.C. classroom.
Luke was coming home sweaty. He was telling us it was hot.
The school installed window units in some classrooms this week, but with temperatures in the 90s, Barrett says it's still not enough.
We can't let something like air conditioning in a 5-year-old's classroom continue to be an issue for anyone.
Nationwide, class climate control is a hot topic.
It was hot on the bus.
During the whole school day, I was sweating.
It's so humid. The cafeteria, it's like this huge cafeteria. There's no air at all.
One 2021 report found that nearly 16,000 public schools needed to upgrade their HVAC systems to handle the rising summer heat.
Good working conditions lead to great learning conditions.
Jacqueline Lyons is the president of the Washington, D.C. Teachers Union.
You literally cannot teach. Your whole day is surrounded with trying to keep your children cool and making sure that they're safe.
Already, schools in 9 states have had to alter their schedules because of the heat, going to remote learning half days or canceling classes altogether, forcing parents and teachers to scramble their schedules as well. Anne Marie?
All right, Christina, thank you. The World Meteorological Organization says last month was the hottest August ever recorded by a large margin, and it was the second hottest month ever after this July, of course. I want to bring in Laura Paterson now. She is the World Meteorological Organization's representative at the United Nations. I mean, it's really worrying when we hear stuff like that. We know it's bad, but to hear we're breaking records by a landslide is concerning. Laura, what stood out to you the most about the data that we're seeing?
Well, I think, as you say, we're seeing records tumble month after month. Part of it is because we've got a new El Nino that has just started, and that generally rises global temperatures. But the thing that really stands out to me is that usually El Nino causes the greatest warming in its second year of, the year after it first emerges. Mm-hmm. So really, this is just the beginning. I can expect that we're going to continue to see these warmer than average conditions persisting throughout this year. And I would say next summer is going to be, especially hot again.
I can imagine, because up here in the Northeast, we had kind of like some spells of really hot sort of 90-degree stretches. But in Texas, it was triple digits every single day. It's just got to grate on you after a while when you can't go outside. What is your message then to the United Nations following this sweltering summer?
Well, the message is clear, that this is continuing, that as long as countries continue to emit greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, we're going to continue to heat up. We're going to continue to see these impacts, such as, on the schools, as you just said, on people's health, and also even just in New York on the US Tennis Open, the players have been complaining as well and really struggling with the heat here. So I think we're going to continue to see significant impacts on people and the planet, unless countries act. And that means reducing greenhouse gas emissions, transitioning towards more green infrastructure, green energies, green jobs, and really trying to take a handle on these rising temperatures.
I wonder, tackling this is so multifaceted, right? Because there are clearly immediate needs. People are hot, children can't go to school, and so there's all this funding, I'm sure, that's going to be poured into dealing with the immediate needs. But, what steps then after that do nations have to take so that this doesn't continue to be our new normal?
Yeah, the immediate needs are clear, but the long-term trajectory is that as long as we continue to emit pollution into our atmospheres, these greenhouse gases, temperatures will continue to rise. And so it is the long-term plan that countries have to adopt is to transition energy systems away from fossil fuels and towards more renewable energies, to reduce the amount of emissions that are being released in the atmosphere, and start to try and control those greenhouse gas levels, which leads to this building heat.
It's basic, and we've all heard it before, over and over again. So that being said, sometimes people sort of joke about global climate change and global warming, and in the summer you hate it, but then you're sort of crossing your fingers that you have a mild winter. What can we expect for the rest of the year?
Well, I think for the rest of the year globally, we're still going to be on this very warm trajectory. So I think, particularly obviously as we go into the fall and into the winter in the northern hemisphere, the southern hemisphere will have their summer and they will be warm. So we're going to continue to see these heat impacts just moving around the globe. For the winter in the US, or even for the remainder of the fall, we're obviously going to see some of the impacts from El Nino, but even those are not as strong as usual, because usually El Nino suppresses the number of hurricanes we can expect to see in the North Atlantic, whereas actually because the North Atlantic ocean temperatures are so high right now, we're not going to benefit from that. We're going to continue to see above average activity in the Atlantic hurricane season as well. So overall, it is, we're going to continue to see this warmer trend, really affecting our weather as we go ahead.
We got to get a handle on this. Laura Paterson, thank you very much.
Thanks.